Hello everyone, this is Blueview here with my first live stream, and today we are joined by the superb and the legend in Movie Bug.
Hello, thank you for having me.
So today we'll just be reading some comments, answering some questions, of course. They could be about movies or they could be about anything directed at either one of us. So yeah, this is my first one, so I'm not too experienced with this, so if I do anything wrong, please forgive me. So yeah, just feel free to put your questions in the comments, and me and the Movie Bug will get answering them. So, hello, Arthur Berlin. Yeah, it's going well. How are you doing, James?
Yeah, not too bad. I can't lie. I got in from work and I just collapsed on the settee and I've been asleep all afternoon.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are doing that. Hello, the filmmaker. Really nice to have you all here. So yeah, just feel free to ask any questions about movies. Really, thank you everyone for tuning in. I didn't think for my first one I'd get many people, so this is really, really good. Hello, Jake Stewart. How are you doing, Jake? So we've got a lot. You won't be able to stay for long, unfortunately. That's absolutely fine, filmmaker. Just stay for however long you want to stay for.
Yeah. Hello, Lucas, though.
Jake Blower says, have we watched anything today? You can answer first, and I'll answer second.
I actually watched two films today. I watched Coming to America in preparation for the new one, and then I also watched the Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
I like that.
Which I really enjoyed that. I'd been put off because I've seen a lot of people been talking about David Fincher lately, and a lot of people say it's one of his weaker ones. So I was a bit like, I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like this, but I actually had a really good time with it.
Yeah. I've not seen Coming to America, but the Curious Case of Benjamin Button, I watched that in school last year, and I thought it's not one of David Fincher's best, but it's a really solid. Rehan, are you hyped for my film? I'm sorry, I've not even heard of it. Vic, what was your favourite Blu-ray in your collection? I mean, just behind me, probably there's loads, but it's probably my Interstellar HD Zeta Steelbook. What is your favourite one in your collection, Movie Bug?
Oh, I don't know. I really like I've only got a couple, but like the Arrow box sets. So maybe Tremors, because I love that movie.
Yeah, Tremors. Yeah, there's loads of lovely releases. I think most of my favourites are like these special, like the Criterions and the HMV.
Yeah.
So those are my favourite.
I do.
Oh, sorry. What to say?
Oh no, I love it when you get a Blu-ray and it's like a nice little box, and you feel like you're really getting your money's worth.
Something like this, like the Before Trilogy. Not actually opened it yet, but it's things like that. I just love, the box sets, the art cards. I know it's silly, but I like that.
Oh no, I agree completely.
Jake Stewart, good. Thank you, and yourself. Yeah, we're both doing well. Then we go from Alex Pitts. I like the first Coming to America. Hopefully, it's equally as good. Well, I've not seen the first Coming to America. What do you think of the first one, James?
I quite enjoyed it. It wasn't amazing, but I laughed quite a few times during it. So I'm excited for the new one. But it's out tomorrow, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'll definitely watch the first. I don't even own it, but I will definitely watch it. Have you seen? He did a Netflix film a few years back that I remember loving, but I can't quite remember the name. Oh, yeah, it was a great film though. It was, I think, 2000.
I am.
No, than that. He was like, I can't. Someone drop down in the comments. I'm sure someone will know. But it was a great film. Amazing. Yeah. Welcome. Today I watched My Name Is Khan. Nice one. Michael Serin Bake. I hope I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Has Blueview watched Friends with Benefits with Justin Timberlake? No, I've not watched that. I don't love Justin Timberlake's music, so I don't know about that one. What are your guys' thoughts on Jennifer's Body? Personally, I love it. I've not seen it. It's one of those films that I want to see. What do you think of it?
This is the one with Megan Fox, right? Am I right?
I think there's an original, but
okay. I've only seen the Megan Fox and Man of Sea Fried one, and that was quite bad.
I think there's an original. I've not seen it.
Okay. I was going to say I'd be very surprised if someone was saying they really love the Megan Fox one, because it was quite bad.
Yeah. So Jake Blower says, James, I followed in your footsteps and rearranged my collection from number to Z. Now straight genre. Oh, straight genre you're doing, because I do the A to Z.
I just didn't want to mix my collections up though, like my Marvel ones and my Arrows.
Yeah, but I think if you've got like OCD like me, it's annoying having to split up movies. But I actually have like a section where it's like movies that belong together, and then once I have all the alphabetical, they're all just the separate films.
See, I might do that because I have done that in my room. Like I've got my cabinet to my left here, which is filled with like HMV premiums, Arrows, Criterions, Disney's, and then all my other Blu-rays are sort of here. So I might do something like that. I don't really. I'm quite happy with it in a minute because I do sort of know where everything is. But like my records are all alphabetical. So
yeah, I've got a little record collection, but I do those in the genre, but nothing like yours.
Yeah. That took a long time to get.
Got a lot. Yeah. New comment here. Your favorite music-based film? Mine would be definitely Whiplash. But I really enjoy School of Rock. It's an absolute blast. So my favorite music biopic is Rocket Man. Favorite music-based film? Definitely mine's Whiplash too. I think that is one of the best films of all time. And I've not seen every movie, but that film is incredible. What are your favorites, movie?
Well, I actually completely agree that Whiplash is maybe the best music-based movie I've seen. And my favorite music biopic is definitely Rocket Man. But I love things like Hamilton, Les Miserables. They're amazing.
Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody. What do you think about that one?
I wasn't huge on it, just because I liked it, but the difference between that and Rocket Man was trying to be more of a musical, whereas the Queen one was trying to be a more straightforward biopic. But they got a lot of it wrong, like, because I've got all of Queen's albums, and I used to really like Queen when I was younger, so I watched a load of documentaries, and there were certain things out of place and out of time, and I like that Taron Egerton actually sung the Elton songs. But
well, I'm not a big Queen fan, so I was always kind of a bit biased towards Elton John because I'm a big Elton John fan, but I'm not a big Queen fan. I mean, like you said, when I was like 10, I used to listen to loads of it.
Yeah.
But I just brushed over so much, and I just found it to be quite cliche. I don't know, it just didn't take too many risks. Whereas the Rocket Man film, you look at the swimming pool scene, it's very ungeneric, and I thought that was amazing. A new comment here. Does Blueview have 1917? Yes, I do own the 4K, which is in my number bit. I love that film.
Did you just get the regular 4K of that one?
Yeah, I was going to get the first edition, but then I realised it was the book rather than... and the book doesn't actually fit in my shelves. So I just went... And I got the 4K for 2 for 30 when it just came out and it went in 2 for 30 a few weeks later. So I thought, which one do you have?
Well, it's funny because it's actually one of the few Blu-rays I maybe regret getting. I ended up getting the HMV one.
That's what I was talking about, yeah.
But I liked it when it was up for pre-order because in the pre-order it showed like the banner and stuff and it looked like a proper Blu-ray, but it looked so boring.
Yeah, I remember watching an unboxing of it and I said it looks nice, but as well, I think it was £35, was it? I may be wrong there. It was £30, £35. And the artwork for me, the artworks for the Blu-ray and the 4K was, I don't know if I can find it.
It's the one with just the main guy standing on top, isn't it? And then
it is really, it's not great, but again, it's a 4K. It was £15.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to money.
It's a much better cover than that one, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So new comment here from Ben's Film Collection. Hello, Ben. Another great YouTuber, Blueview. I was on a live stream last night with a filmmaker movie bug, which was great. No Snyder questions tonight. That's good. I'm not a big Snyder fan. Favorite film of the 90s. I'm not too sure. What was yours, movie bug? I don't. So many good ones. It's like when people ask my favorite film of all time. It's just such a
Jurassic Park, probably. Jurassic Park.
Scorsese in the 90s was amazing, but Jurassic Park is definitely up there, isn't it?
Goodfellas is great as well. Saving Private Ryan.
Were there any? I think just Toy Story in the 90s.
Toy Story, and I think A Bug's Life might have been 90s as well. I just caught it.
Really good film. What are some movies that people consider as guilty pleasures, but you consider as genuinely good movies? Mine would be the 2014 Godzilla. From what I can remember, I thought that film got quite a decent rap. I mean, I thought people enjoyed it. And same with Kong Skull Island. I mean, it didn't get any Oscars or 5-star reviews,
Oh,
but again, guilty pleasures though, I have loads. I mean, I guess Revenge of the Sith you could count as one. I mean, that's one of my favorite films of all time. Because I guess it's a very divisive film, but Phantom Menace is basically the prequels is just my guilty pleasure.
I don't know, because I always look at guilty pleasures as something that you're guilty to admit you like, but I don't really feel that way about any movie. Because even when I come on here and I talk about things like Mamma Mia, I don't feel embarrassed to like Mamma Mia. I think it's a great time.
I think in this community though, it's a good thing because people, I mean, as most people, 99% of people, respect people's opinions. I mean, if someone's going to come to me and say, a really bad film is the best film of all time, I'll question it, but it's their opinion at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Alex P. Yeah, that's the film we talk about. The Dolomite.
Dolomite. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I really like that.
Yeah, he was great in it, Murphy. He was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Ihan, have you seen any of my videos? I may have, but I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't really follow your channel. I'm really sorry about that. From Ibrahim, a question. Sorry again if I'm saying that wrong. When's Chaos Walking UK release? I don't know. I thought the trailer looked awful. Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah. Hopefully this film never comes out.
Yeah, I mean, I think is it Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley? I may be wrong.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's incredible, but apparently, I think even one of the cast members said the film was terrible. If I may be wrong there, but apparently,
the film it originally got filmed in 2017, had reshoots in 2019. And now we're getting it in 2021. You just know this film is going to be trash.
I definitely. Mitchell, you guys forgot to say hello to me. I thought I did say Mitchell.
I thought we did bring up your name.
I remember saying your name, but if I didn't, I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
Hello, Mitchell. How are you doing? From Ibrahim, have you heard about Nomadland coming to Star on April 30th? Now, I've not heard about Star, but I've heard the film. I'm so excited. Have you heard of it, Movie Blog?
I know of it, yeah. I might check this out because obviously I have Disney Plus, so I'll be watching it on Star.
It's with Frances McDormand, and it looks amazing, and I love Frances McDormand.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to that one. If it's on Star, then I'll happily watch it. Weird film to come on Star. I don't really know.
Yeah. It's interesting. I suppose at the minute they need some more stuff to get Star excited. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Star's pretty cool at the minute because Disney Plus was all just Disney kid stuff. More tame movies. I think is a good way to say it. Whereas now we've got Star's added loads of things like Borat, Deadpool. But yeah, to get some more interesting things on there like No Man Land is pretty exciting.
It is exciting. Winslow, hello Winslow. Again,
hello Winslow.
I love that profile picture. I have all my collections together, and then the other Blu-rays in A to Z order. So that's the same as me. It just makes them easier to find. Alex, that's exactly what I find.
I have a question though, because I like to Alex, to you, to anyone. Have you separated like your 4Ks and Blu-rays? Because I don't know whether to do that as well.
No, I don't do that. I mean, I'm not a 4K guy. If there's a Blu-ray for £5 and a 4K for 15, I'm gonna get the Blu-ray. I think Blu-rays have really good quality, but I mean, I don't separate the 4Ks. I don't really see the point in doing it because I don't really see the point in owning a film more than once. Apart from if you love it, so I just have them all just together.
Yeah, I must admit, when I get a 4K, for example, my girlfriend got me like E.T. on Valentine's Day in 4K. I just get rid of the Blu-ray. I don't keep both copies about. I really don't see the point in that. I'll only have one copy of the movie.
Just get on the Blu-ray or do a giveaway of it. I think it's good if you don't want a Blu-ray, just give it away on the channel or give it to that. Mitchell, hello Mitchell, does believe you watch Mrs. Brown Boys? I don't. I'm sorry, I don't watch that.
Mitchell's a big fan of Mrs. Brown's Boys.
I've not even. Jake Blower, hello Jake. If you was given a chance to direct your least favorite Marvel movie, what would it be and what would you change? Now, I mean, I could talk for a while about this, but I'll keep it brief. I'd probably direct X-Men Dark Phoenix. I mean, is that Marvel or is that Fox? I don't really know, but I guess the characters in Marvel, I would just change so much about that one. I just pay more respect to the characters. I'm not going to spoil it in case you've not seen it, but it's not great anyway. But yeah, I changed pretty much everything about it. What would you do, Movie Bug?
I think I'd go for Captain Marvel because it's my least favourite MCU movie, and I love the MCU, and it's the one that sort of sticks out to me as being a bad movie. And it has no right to be because you got Brie Larson, Sam Jackson, Ben Mendelsohn, who are all incredible. I think it was a good story there. There was. But the directors didn't really have much of a creative vision. I'm not saying I would, but I think that's the one that could be done better for sure.
It's one of the only MCU films I've not seen, but I've heard that it's very bland and doesn't take too many risks.
I don't hate it. It's just very like there's no good creative decisions behind it.
I was
it's just
watch it, but I just decided, I didn't want to pay for it in the cinema. I'm not a huge Brie Larson fan, not because she's a woman or anything. I just find some of the stuff she says really just annoying. I just think it's not right. We won't get into that, but yeah, I've not seen it, and I don't really plan on doing it. Movie Flick fan. Hi, James and Matthew.
Hello.
Rehan, can you tell me how to get more subs? Should I light candles? Honestly, yeah, you can if you want. Hiya guys. Hope you're both well. Yes, we are doing well.
Thank you.
Have you got any hot takes from Darrow? Any hot takes movies? I'm guessing. Any hot takes? What do you mean? I don't really know what you mean.
Yeah. No, I'm not sure.
If you're talking about favourite films, then Empire Strikes Back, Whiplash, The Lighthouse, but I don't really know what you mean by any hot takes. Do you mean on movies or Blue View? Winslow, sorry. Blue View, what DVD shops are they? Where did you get them from? I actually don't know. I've had this question a lot. These ones, I got them for Christmas last year. I've not asked my parents. I don't tend to ask my parents where they're presents from, so
no.
I haven't.
That's fair.
You look like Luke Hobbs and Shaw, Media Bug. Looks like Ethan Hunt. Okay.
Do I?
I mean, okay. What's your best Poundland Blu-ray? What is yours, Movie Bug?
I don't know. I've seen that some people have been finding Death Proof in Poundland. I really want to. I mean, I know it's not a great movie, but I do want it to complete my Tarantino collection.
eBay that one. It's quite expensive. It's like £8.
Yeah, I remember that. That's why I've never picked it up because I didn't want to pay that much for it. But
I got it in a lot, but it goes for like £10.
Yeah, that's what I don't want to pay loads for it. But I don't know what ones I picked up in Poundland. I have picked a couple up, but I don't know if any are left here because all the Poundland films.
The Poundland films you buy, watch, give away, or do whatever.
Yeah.
The one I remember I was amazed was you remember the film Hostiles with Christian Bale?
Yes.
It was about probably like a month and a half after the Blu-ray release, and it was in Poundland with a slipcover brand new. So I mean, it's not worth anything. It's not probably worth £2. It's just cool finding a film you want. I was going to buy it in the 2 for. You remember the old 5 for 30 in HMV?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was bought and went bankrupt and bought out, but. Yeah, I was just really happy to find that.
Definitely.
What do you guys plan on doing when you eventually run out of space for your Blu-rays? I mean, I don't know. Eventually I'll move out of this house and I'll get a movie room or kind of movie room. But I think I'll just get rid of some movies because I've got loads of stuff in my collection even now that I'm never going to watch again. What would you do?
I'm already out of room. It's had a film take one off. Every time I had a new film, I like. The weakest link sort of has to go. Yeah.
There's loads of movies in my collection that I've not actually seen. But there's loads of stuff that I've seen and I kind of want to keep it because it's part of like a little collection I've got going yeah, I need to get rid of some stuff, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's believe you going back to Poundland. Probably just when HMV's open. And Poundland at the moment, I actually went to one yesterday. I was out with my friend, we went to Poundland. They literally had like 3 Blu-rays and they were all the generic, really bad. Well, I think there was one, the Harry Hill movie, those sort of ones, the ones you don't want to see.
Yeah.
Titanic is another favourite movie of the 90s from Mitchell. I'm not a big Titanic fan. Do you like that movie, Bug?
I think the love story, the first half, is really dated now. But as soon as it hits the iceberg, amazing. I think there's some quality filmmaking there.
Yeah, great acting. I just never really cared for it. I wish it was more of like a dramatic film rather than like a romance. Same with
Oh yeah, I
wish there was just none of the romance and just full on focusing on the Titanic rather than just the romance. I guess that's what makes it so popular. Is loads of people.
It's a weird movie because, as I say, because on my Blu-ray it's split onto 2 discs. I always just go straight to the second disc, to be honest.
Yeah. Walter, hey guys,
hello, Walter.
Jake Lower, my guilty pleasure is Batman Forever. I love Jim Carrey's Riddler. Okay, so I hate Batman Forever. I think it is so boring. I get why you like it, but I actually enjoy Batman vs Robin, or Batman and Robin. Sorry, I really think that film is fun. It is so much fun. Do you like Batman Forever or Batman and Robin?
Not really. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of those.
I think Jim Carrey's Riddler is just hilarious. When you compare that Riddler to the new one we're getting in the new Batman film, it is just funny how cheesy those films are. They are so dated, it's ridiculous. But I'm amazing though. I love that.
Yeah. I don't mind the first Tim Burton one with Joker, but I'm not a huge fan on those old ones.
Yeah, fair enough. What are your picks on the most overrated directors? Now, I mean, there's one that comes to mind. Zack Snyder's one of my personal. I don't know if he's overrated because his films aren't rated by critics, but fans seem to absolutely adore him, and I just don't see it. I respect you if you like him. I think a lot of the fans are very, very vocal about people who don't like him, but I think he's one of yours as well. We won't talk too much about him because I know a lot of people, but
I'm not a Zack Snyder fan. I don't know how you feel about this director, but maybe Terrence Malick. I'm not huge on him.
Thin Red Line I loved. Badlands, I don't know. I have to disagree there. I think he's amazing. First, I think Thin Red Line, I died of boredom, but the second time it was because I probably got older.
I think he's the best cinematographer I've seen. But in terms of I'm just not a huge fan of his style in terms of like. But his films look great. I'll say that much.
I want to say, like, I don't know, this sounds weird, but Francis Ford Coppola, right? He's made some great films, but I love The Godfathers. They're some of my favourite movies, but I feel he's made a lot of bad stuff as well. So, I don't know. When you look at the overall great directors, I love directors that are consistent. And people always put him in, like, sometimes the top 5. And I think when you look at someone like Alfred Hitchcock, pretty much every film he's made is been amazing. I've not seen all of them. I think when you look at Francis Ford Coppola, I was surprised because I used to only know about The Godfather, The Outsiders, The Raymond. He's done loads of bad stuff. Who did what's it called? The film with Al Pacino, Scarface, was it? Scarface, yeah. Who did that?
I don't know off the top of my head actually.
He's overrated because that's his only good film.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I mean, his new ones, it was awful, absolutely awful.
I do completely agree with what you're saying. Now, I like a director who makes consistent stuff, like Scorsese or Kubrick. Definitely.
I would say Christopher Nolan is consistent, but Tenet for me was a letdown.
Yeah, I was not big on Tenet. I don't think I'd actually. Nolan would be in my top 10. I don't know about top 5, like because I prefer someone. I like quirky directors. I like Wes Anderson, Taika Waititi. I love that kind of quirky style of filmmaking. I love that.
Every single film from Wes Anderson has been like James Miller. What is your most valuable possession? Wow, I mean, I don't know. If you're talking about Blu-rays, it's by Interstellar. I don't really want to say what my most valuable possession is. I don't know. What is yours, Movie Park? Or what's your film?
Well, if it's just movie related, it's definitely my Force Saberforge lightsaber.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I probably won't say like what my most valuable possession is. I don't really think I should. I don't think either. Are you looking forward to Cherry? I was so excited, but after seeing Stuckman, I'm a bit less so. I've not really read too much about it. Have you heard too much about it?
Yeah, I was really looking forward to this movie, and then I've read a few reviews online, and apparently they ruined this movie with the most bizarre choices of camera angles.
I've not even seen it. When's it out? When is it?
I think it is out this month, I'm pretty sure. I think it's around the middle of March.
Yeah.
it sounded so good and looked really good. It's just looked really interesting, but apparently as I say, it all came down to just camera angles. I see everyone moaning about the camera angles that they go for in this movie. It's just so bizarre.
I have to check it out and see. Have you seen? Has Moviebug seen any of my videos? Goofy Goober Rock.
Oh, that's from something else. On Lucas's live stream, we were playing Goofy Goober Rock the other day. I have not seen any of your videos, Rehan. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Both will. What was your favourite movie-related item you own that's not a physical disc? Well, Moviebug, is that Saberforge thing maybe yours?
Definitely.
I think mine is all my Lego Star Wars. Like I won't show it now because it's far away. But I've been building. If you know what the 501st is, I've been building a big 501st army, the Phase 2 armor. So that is one of my priorities. There's loads more stuff like Republic Gunship coming out next summer, which I'm gonna have to get because as you
I've always wanted to build like one of the like maybe a Star Destroyer or something.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a big UCS gunship coming up next summer. I think it's gonna be like £250, but I need that because it's got a Cody figure in it, which is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Are you guys football fans? Now, if I'm right, I'd say, are you not? I think I've asked you before. I don't know if that's wrong though.
No, I'm not into football really. I don't mind watching some sports. But I don't know, mate. Maybe it's because of the household I'm in. Because my parents don't watch football.
Yeah.
I never really got into it. I've always been more into things like Formula One because my dad loves Formula One. Yeah. I like tennis because my mum likes tennis. So I do watch some sports and stuff, and I am into some, but football has just never been one of them.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I've grown up in a house that likes football, but personally, I really like football. But I love all sports. I love tennis. Like you said, I'm a big tennis player. I've used a football club, and I love watching football. I'm a Liverpool fan. I love table tennis, cricket. I think sport's great. And I love, watching sport and watching films. I love the days you've got a football match on at like 5 o'clock. And you can go and watch a film. I think that is like the best evening for me. It's so good. Chaos Walking does not have a UK release date yet. Again, that just shows that it's probably even worse than we think it will be. Probably getting May when cinemas reopen. Imagine that was the first film they released when cinemas reopen. I feel like if people watch it, they just never go again.
Honestly, I remember we had that little break in between the all of these lockdowns, and I went to see New Mutants and Tenet, and I walked out of both just like, what a waste of time.
Well, I think Tenet had like its merits. There were stuff. I mean, I loved the opening, but then the design was awful, and just the characters. I know it's kind of intentional, but I just didn't give a damn about anyone in it. And the actors were so good, but it just
wasted. I thought.
Yeah, definitely. I think Nolan was a bit up his backside on making that. I think he was trying to
absolutely. Yeah, I get the impression Nolan has a very big ego after that movie, and he's falling out with Warner Brothers. It's like, all right, chill out, mate. This company's done a lot for you.
I mean, it was very frustrating to watch because it just wasn't very good, sad. I know Nolan won 2 Golden Globes, including Best Picture in a Drama and Best Director. Yes, I am really looking forward to see it. I think definitely give it a go, maybe once it comes out.
Yeah, definitely.
Will you be watching that one? Ben Film Collection. Have either of you seen Love and Monsters with Dylan O'Brien? I have had such a good time with it, and it's one I've not really seen many people talking about. I've not seen it. Have you seen it?
I have seen it. I didn't mind it, It's a dumb monster movie, but it's got a quirky sense of humour. Dylan O'Brien's great, and considering it's got not a massive budget, the monsters look awesome.
But I'll have to check that one out. I will save that film, Ben, and James Midget, are you going car boot media hunting? Well, I'm a big car boot sale fan, but I live in London, and the car boot sales here aren't great because it's mostly just dealers who know everything. But whenever I go up north to my cousin, the car boots there are amazing. They're huge, and you can find, they're not bargains, but you can find things that are like £1 less than they would be in shops. So that's nice. Are you a fan of the movie, Bob?
I am, but I don't really do them for movies. I do car boots more for records. Because it's people just clearing out their loft and they see a bunch of old records from the 60s or something and they think, just chuck them in a car boot. So I've picked up records at car boots before for like 50p, and they've been worth about £50.
Yeah, well, yeah, because a lot of the people who love the vinyl, I guess, weren't reading it for the money, so they just kind of flogged them off. I actually got a Star Wars VHS ages ago, car boot. One of the like original VHSs. It's worth quite a bit, the one I've got. But yeah, selling it for literally like, I think I got it for like 2p or something. You can literally say anything. The people just want to get rid of the stuff. They want to go home with it.
Well, I think that's what's good about the record collecting stuff, because people just clearing out their loft, they just chuck them all in a bag and they're like, yeah, 50p a record, just get rid of them, whatever.
Yeah, definitely. I think one thing I love about them is I get loads of trading cards with them. I remember last year, it was actually last year in the middle of COVID, there was this guy selling Pokemon cards, and I bought quite a few, and I made a lot of money on them because the guy didn't know just what they were. I guess there's an argument for saying, like, should you tell them that they're worth more? But I mean, I don't know. It's kind of their fault. They've not done the research, and they probably don't really mind.
I must admit, I do that as well. I remember finding a picture disc shaped vinyl for, and I'm not a fan of this, but I knew it was worth a lot of money. It was that Simpsons song that came out in the 90s, like "Do the Bartman" or something like that. And I knew that it was worth a lot of money, and the guy was selling it for 50p, and I was like, well, I'm going to buy that and sell it on. Why not?
Why not? You have to be You can't just be too nice, otherwise you won't do anything.
Exactly.
Let's get through a few comments now, because we're quite backlogged. Please make it. What time are you on until? Well, I mean, we're on until whatever time. I mean, I guess the cutoff is about 9. I don't want to keep everyone here too long, because I mean, 8:30, 9 o'clock will just kind of come off, but still got a good hour, I hope. Do you guys hate Die Hard? Yeah, it's an awful film. What do you think?
Was that the last one?
I think so.
That was
second to last, but
that was bad. That was really bad.
Yeah, it was. I've separated my 4Ks unless they're part of a franchise. Exactly what I do. If they're like if let's say I've got the Dark Knight trilogy separately on 4K, I'll put them together. You can't put those separately. I mean, that's not morally right. Film Flick, hello Film Flick. I've started to watch the new Amy Poehler film on Netflix, and it's horrible. Not horrible, surprisingly. I've actually not seen that. Have you seen that on Moviebugs?
I haven't. I don't mind Amy Poehler, because I like Parks and Rec. I'm pretty sure she is the actress from Parks and Rec, right? I've got that right, I think.
I mean, probably. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've got that right. Because I really like Parks and Rec. But her last film that I saw on Netflix, I think it was called Wine Country or something, and that was terrible. Terrible.
I've seen Wine Country. Yeah, that was. I watched that in school. Yeah, that was that film. Yeah, that was really.
Yeah, I really didn't like that.
Yeah, that was not good. Do you guys like Sin City from Movie Flick? I've not seen it. Have you seen it, Moviebug?
I've seen it, but it was so long ago. I remember liking it though. But it's just been a long time.
Yeah. Alex Pitt keeps saying dirty. Ben's film collection. Sorry, Rehan, I don't really know what you mean there. What are your favourite horror films of all time? Mine's The Lighthouse, the one from last year. I've not seen too many. My favourite. What was yours?
I mean, my favourite horror films of all time. See, I'm always just want to go to the classics like Alien or Jaws,
Alien, yeah.
But then if you want to go like proper horror, I guess I'm more of a fan of older horror films, like maybe The Thing. I love that movie.
It's a good film.
So maybe something like that. I tend to lean more towards older horror movies than newer ones.
Yeah. From week 13, hello both of you. How are you doing? We are doing.
Hello, Archie.
Film geek. What do you mean, Rehan? Will Blu-ray do his Blu-ray collection video 2021? Yes, I'll be doing that on Easter when I've got loads of time and I've not got too much work to do. Do either of you premium collections? I've got some Manta Lab and Nova Media on order, such great companies. Yes, I do, Ben. They're all over there. I've got about 10 of them. They're very expensive, but I do love them. I don't think you do, Moobug. I may be wrong. I don't know if you do.
No, I do not. I do not.
I got the idea of them doing them from Big Paulie because he used to do them at the side of the channel. He tried to do unboxings of them. They are beautiful.
They do look amazing.
Have you ever had to block anyone? And why did you block them? I try not to, but I mean, I've never. This is my first stream, so I haven't had to. But I had to block some people on Instagram who have sent me weird messages. But yeah, I think you have Movie Bug, haven't you?
Yeah, I had someone on Instagram who I had to block, and then I think he went over to Lucas as well, filmmaker, and he had to block him as well. There was a bit of a weirdo there for a while.
Yeah. I've heard John Krasinski and his wife are taking roles in the next Fantastic Four film. I was wondering if you've heard about it, and what are your thoughts? Honestly, I've not heard about that. No, I haven't. Have you?
I have. It's every episode of WandaVision, I swear, someone's like, is John Krasinski going to turn up?
Yeah. I've not even seen. I've seen the first 5, but I've not seen the new. I need to.
I'm in love with it. I think it's such a good show. But every week, people are just like, John Krasinski's going to turn up as Reed Richards. It's like, it's a bit early, guys. Yeah. I think they will cast him because
he's great.
He's amazing. And this is even bigger than, because I remember when they announced the Doctor Strange film, and there were people online going, they got to cast Benedict, they got to cast Benedict. This is even bigger than that. So and Marvel clearly listened. So I think John Krasinski will get cast. I don't know about Emily Blunt, though. I don't know about Emily Blunt.
I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. But Marvel, they usually do listen to fans. I think that's one thing I do like. I heard that the cameo in the last episode of WandaVision is a troll by Paul Bettany. I've not seen it, but I've not seen the new episode, so I don't really want to spoil it.
No.
Sorry, film flick. And also, Poundland has G.I. Joe. Yeah, I've seen that. I don't want to buy those films. I'm sorry. I've heard they're bad.
Yeah, I've sat through them both, and I can confirm they're bad.
Oh yeah, great video, Jake. I did watch it. You got some really nice titles. I was quite jealous, actually. The director of WandaVision said the fans will be disappointed in the final episode. Well, I'm guessing that's probably because nothing will be solved and it will lead into another series. But
well, that's the thing. It was originally meant to end, and then the weekend after, the Doctor Strange movie was meant to hit cinema, but because of COVID messing it all up, Doctor Strange isn't coming out till next year now. So this was all a build-up to Doctor Strange.
We'll have to wait and see what happens. Hey, boys. As always, you, James.
It's my mate, Luke. Hello, Luke.
I was thinking, like, we'll see.
Yeah, that's all right. It's one of mine.
Matt, what's your opinion on House of Cards? Always wanted to pick it up. Don't watch it. Netflix, Blu-rays, Netflix. The Blu-rays are cheap. Yeah, I got them in Poundland. Not actually seen it. I heard it takes a big decline though. So we'll have to wait and see if I do watch it. But I don't really have time for those really long American series. Have you seen it, Movie Bug?
No, I haven't. I've just started, because Mr. Alex Pitt, I've just started Mad Men. So I've just literally started committing to another one of those big, long shows.
Yeah. Has Blueview watched the YTP as Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, called Obi-Wan Drinks Qui-Gon's Gin? If you haven't seen it, I'll send you. I've not seen that, honestly, and I don't know if I will.
Sounds very odd.
I don't know who's made that, but drinks Qui-Gon's gin. Oh, okay. Yeah. What is your favourite music composer? If you're talking about film, probably Hans Zimmer. I know it's quite generic, but he is just amazing.
I mean, mine would be John Williams, but I do love Ennio Morricone as well. I think he's fantastic. Yeah. And Hans Zimmer, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
I think they're like the top 3 for me, easily.
Have either of you watched Sons of Anarchy? No. Again, I just don't have time, because I've watched a few episodes, a few series in the past few weeks. I've rewatched Hot Boy, which is one of my favourite series. I watched Queen's Gambit finally, which was just phenomenal.
Yeah, I love that.
French thing on Netflix called Lupin, which was amazing. You should, if you've not seen that, guys, watch it. It is such a good film. Series, sorry. Who is your hero? Hero. Wow.
I guess maybe favorite hero, is that?
Do you mean favorite superhero or hero? I'm guessing they just mean hero in life. Who's your hero, James?
Oh, I don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't know. In terms of like a celebrity that I really look up to, maybe someone sounds silly, but maybe someone just like Hugh Jackman, because he's just such a humble, nice guy.
I don't know. I don't really look up to any celebrities. I don't really know any of them well.
No.
I mean, you can't deny that people are kind of fake on TV, so you don't really know how in real life.
No.
I just look up to my parents really, and that's
really,
because I only really look up to people I personally know. But of course, celebrities I appreciate, and I know they're obviously good people. But personally, I don't look up to Brian De Palma did Scarface. Yeah, I don't know, but he did a new film, Alex, and it was awful. I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I haven't. I really haven't checked out much of his stuff.
Yeah. Have you seen Scarface? No.
I have not, actually. I'm not. That's one of the few, because last year I made it like my goal. I've got to watch all these classics I haven't seen. Like I watched The Godfather, Goodfellas, Taxi Driver. I watched all that stuff. But Scarface is one of the ones I still need to watch.
I've spare everything. Definitely watch that one. I guess you mean Sons of Anarchy there. Do you listen to commentaries on films? No, I don't. Do you?
I do sometimes. It's rare because I know I watch a lot of movies, but I like to devote all my time to watching an actual movie instead of watching it twice, more or less. One with commentary and one without. But occasionally I will. If it's a film I absolutely love and I want to know more about how they made the film, then I'll watch the commentary.
Yeah, I don't really watch the extras on Blu-ray. Just watch the films, and that's really it. That's something that I do that I'm a bit silly about it. Film Geek 13, Brian De Palma, who did Scarface, also did Carrie, which is a solid horror flick from the 70s. Yes, heard of Carrie. I think did Carrie get a remake as well? Maybe wrong there, but yeah.
No, I think it might have. I do think it has got one actually.
Yeah, definitely. Do you own BFI Blu-rays? Yeah, I've got a little collection. Just down here, I've got Seven Samurai, the Akira Kurosawa collection, Bait, and Polytechnique. I've only got 4, but have you got any? I'm guessing.
I actually don't, but I really want to get Seventh Samurai because I've really been meaning to check that movie out.
I would think this is £25 on HMV. You should just get this because this is just the entire collection. So.
Oh, is it £25 on HMV?
Yeah. It was a week ago, but right. The individual Seven Samurai is £8, and you get I think 5 films in there. So,
well, I'll be looking into that after the stream.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Sean Shanna said that Tom and Jerry is better than Cherry. Oh dear.
Yeah,
in your video, Tom and Jerry, which I did find quite. So,
yeah, I mean the thing is with Sean Shanna though, he's got kids, so he probably enjoyed watching Tom and Jerry with them. I think they're both just going to be bad movies because Tom and Jerry was a bad movie. I don't think it was terrible, but it was bad. And it sounds like Cherry's going to be more or less the same.
Yeah, definitely. Movie Nation. Hello, Movie Nation. I love me to Dennis Villeneuve and Charlie Chaplin. Yeah, I love Dennis Villeneuve. I don't watch much Charlie Chaplin because I personally don't find him really funny. But that's me. Yeah. Hard where humour's kind of strange, but yeah, I can get why you do like that though. Do you like that movie?
No, there's something I need to look into. I think I might like Charlie Chaplin because I don't know. It looks very similar humour to like Laurel and Hardy, and I used to love Laurel and Hardy growing up.
Yeah, Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, I used to love that growing up. So,
I mean, I still love it. It's so much.
It might be the oldest stuff I've watched. When was Laurel and Hardy? Was it?
I want to say 20. No, it wasn't 20.
I see. I was thinking 20s. I really don't know.
It's somewhere around there, but it's so funny. There's one episode I remember. They were they went somewhere and both their girlfriends were really angry with them, and then it was amazing. I don't remember.
I just
so funny. Yeah.
I just remember him trying to get a piano up some stairs.
And there was this one where they went to stay in this place, and I think they thought the whale was a vampire.
Yeah.
And, their faces, their facial expressions were amazing. And I also love the film Stan and Ollie. I thought the film was superb.
I really need to watch that because
you need to watch it.
Yeah, because how much I love Laurel and Hardy, I think I'd love it.
You'll love it. The acting in it it's some of the best. John C. Reilly was phenomenal.
Yeah,
phenomenal actually. Have you seen Wild West with Will Smith? No, not a big Will Smith. Have you?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't even heard of that one actually.
I'm just not a big Will Smith fanboy.
It depends. I like some of his movies. I actually really liked him as the genie. I really liked him as the genie.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. But he's done some awful stuff. I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done some good films, but I liked the Crikey with Jaden Smith, but I didn't like.
Yeah.
That wasn't good.
I didn't mind that. I wasn't huge on Gemini Man. It just came out.
Awful. Yeah, that was. Who did that? That was the guy who did Life of Pi, wasn't it? That was.
Yeah.
Winslow, watching Liverpool games tonight, Blue View. Yes, once I get off stream, I will turn it on. Hopefully we do well. Chelsea, strong opponent though. Hello, how's it going? Hello, Jamie. How are you?
Hey, Jamie.
Mitchell, does Blue View have a favourite song in Scott Pilgrim versus the World? I love the film. I'm sorry, I can't really remember the music. I've not watched it in a long while. I'm really sorry. Have you got a favourite song in it?
Can't really remember any. The only one that I remember is the one that Brie Larson sings, which was kind of catchy.
Yeah, Neverland is a fantastic film with some of the best in the middle career. Yeah, Alex, I am very excited for it. Train Spotter and Football Fan. That was a really cool name. I used to film trains when I was a kid. Yeah, I used to love trains. Actually, that reminds me.
Yeah. I used to go do train spotting when I was a kid. I used to have the notebook.
I remember I used to go on days out with my dad. We'd go to on the line up to York, and we'd go to the station where all the trains would come past really fast.
Yeah,
and film them, and I enjoyed doing that because I loved the wind blowing onto you. Yeah,
yeah. My grandparents used to take me down there when I was younger. They used to just sit me on a bench. We used to watch the trains.
Movie Line. Hello, how are you, Movie Line?
Hello.
Mitchell, does believe you watched The American Office? Yes, I watched the whole series. I think it's pretty good. Yeah. Episodes. I mean, American humor for me is just dry, but yeah, it's good. It's good.
I agree. I'm not big on American humor, but that show is one of the best shows I've ever watched. I absolutely love it. I
love the characters like Dwight and Jim's dynamic. Towards the end, though, it really wasn't very good for me. When Will Ferrell, I did not like that character.
No, I can agree with that. You know what though? I was worried when Michael left. I wouldn't like it much, but I still really enjoyed season 8 because I really liked James Spader's character.
But I love. I mean, Steve Carell in them was just
As a show, I just absolutely love.
Yeah, she's in Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I thought I had the right actress. See, I like Parks and Rec as well. Same people who made the US Office made that. It's a good show as well.
Do either of you watch Homeland? There's a new series out and it's really great. The way each series has changed and adapted over the years. It's really clever and has some truly real life events. Yeah, I got a Blu-ray of that in Poundland, but haven't watched it. Have you seen it?
I have not, but my mum likes it a lot, and she keeps trying to convince me to watch it. It's funny because I'm like the movie person in my house. I watch loads of movies.
Yeah.
And something which I haven't really discussed much is my mum is a massive TV person.
Yeah.
She watches so much TV. It's unbelievable.
My dad doesn't. My mum doesn't really. My mum kind of only really watches TV when she's doing things, like when she's doing work. She has like The Place in the Sun, those sort of shows.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of listening to them. But my parents love TV, but they don't watch much, but usually just because my dad's out a lot and I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not huge fans of it. But in the evening, they usually watch like an episode. But in lockdown, of course, they watch more. But in regular world, they don't watch too much.
Well, my mum loves it. Last year, she watched something like 97 shows.
Oh my god!
And one of them was Breaking Bad because I watched Breaking Bad and I was going to her, you got to watch it. She's done all 5 seasons of that in like a week and a half.
Oh my, that must have been.
She that's how much TV she watches. She bloody loves it.
Was that in lockdown?
Yeah, she didn't have as much work on, but she's still working like 2 days a week. So
watching the whole of Breaking Bad in a week. Mitchell, my favourite movie of all time, is Cabin in the Woods. Yes, I know you've been telling me to watch that. I need to get on one.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it is. I need to watch that one. Movie Nation, how do you like live streaming? Yes, so far I'm enjoying it. If you've got any criticism, leave them in the comments. Feel free to say them. I'm sure there are a few. What are your thoughts on Friday Night Dinner? I love Friday Night Dinner. Season 5 I thought was pretty weak, but yeah, I love Martin. Have you seen it?
Yeah, we're going to disagree then, because I think it is the worst TV show I've ever seen.
That's like, I mean, there were some awful episodes in it, but some moments I thought the Martin character is so funny. Yeah, there are some stinkers in it, but I think the only reason it was great was because some of the stuff was just quite relatable to my household. I think a lot of people, I can get why.
Yeah, it's just something that really didn't connect me. Because I remember it was so popular when my friend Ryan was at uni, who I did a podcast with, and we'd go visit him. And in the evenings while we were drinking some nights, we'd always have TV on in the background. So we'd have the US Office was always a popular one, or Parks and Rec, or then he didn't like it, but other people would make him put Friday Night Dinner on. And I've sat through like 2 whole seasons of it, and I just sit there like,
yeah,
I don't like this.
Yeah. John Krasinski is awesome, and Jack Ryan, yeah, he is. Those are great series. And in some good news, yeah, he's awesome in a lot of stuff. In The Office, of course.
Yeah.
On The Office, he was amazing.
I love him. I think did you watch that thing he done during the first lockdown, Some Good News?
Oh, yeah, I think I watched it. That was ages ago. That was nearly a year.
Yeah, nearly a year now, yeah. That was amazing. He seems like such a nice bloke.
Oh, he's definitely, someone you can just talk to so easily.
Yeah.
Mitchell, when's Blu-ray getting Spider-Man 2? Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I've got it on Blu-ray down there, but I want to get the matching slipcover. But
yeah.
I've not been rushed to get it. Early Brian De Palma is like Sisters, Carrie, Raising Cain. I'm guessing Blowout, Dress to Kill. I've not seen any of those. Sorry, I've only seen Scarface of his and this new film he released. Have you seen any of those?
I have not. As I said, there's a lot of classics I still need to watch, but I do very much plan to go back and watch a lot of these great movies.
Yeah. Mitchell, oh no, it looks like you guys have A Good Day to Die Hard on Blu-ray in those 5 on Die Hard box sets. Well,
we got this. Yeah, I can see yours as well.
We both got that, but it's so much cheaper. That
it is.
Like £10 on eBay, and individually they're like £8. So
it's a nice set as well.
It's nice. If
hey, sometimes you have to put up with those bad movies in those sets. I've got loads of box sets here that has like the occasional bad movie. Like I bought this the other week, the X-Men collection. Yeah, there's like 4 bad movies in this.
I've got one thing with I did is Star Wars is the only thing. I just got them individually. I mean, I've got the Clone Wars. I need to get Rebels. I've got these separate steel books, but I can get why you maybe would want to just buy them all. I'm not buying Skywalker or Phantom Menace or whichever one.
I mean, I've done the same. I bought them all individually in 4K. They're you sort of just see them here, and it was so painful spending more money on the Rise of Skywalker. God,
I mean that film is bad. I'm never going to again. I did get this. I bought it for £30. It was tough to pay that, but it looks nice.
You know what though? I've spent so much money on that movie. It's ridiculous because I bought the 3D on release, then I upgraded it to 4K when the 4Ks come out. I've got the soundtrack because I buy every Star Wars soundtrack. Yeah. I've got the art book because I buy every Star Wars art book. I've spent so much money on this bloody film I hate.
Well, that's more.
Cool. I'll put it all in a big bonfire and I'll burn it all.
Yeah, good. For the most overrated director, I go to M. Night Shyamalan. A lot of people really like him, but his films most of his films are pretty bad. I get that most of his films are bad, but you got things in there like Sixth Sense, Signs, Unbreakable, which are just amazing films. And I get that he's got The Lady in the Water, After Earth. I mean, Glass was pretty bad. Split also, another great film.
Yeah, I really like that.
Inconsistent.
You know what though? I didn't mind Glass too much. It was great, but
it wasn't bad. It just wasn't anywhere near as good as the first 2.
No, definitely.
Latest purchases for you guys? Honestly, I've not got anything in the past week. I was going to get the Grand Budapest Hotel Criterion, but I'm going to wait until this stuff may go down a bit. What have you got recently?
I'm just looking to see I don't think there's anything I've ordered on Amazon. No, there's not. I did get this last week. I got the Predator 4K set, which was really nice because I really like these 3 Predator movies. We're not going to talk about the fourth one. I really like these three, so I thought 4K set really nice. I don't have to own the fourth one. Yeah, perfect.
Definitely. Well, Jake Blower here has said, favorite Bad Boys movie. Mine's number 2. It's my favorite action film. Well, I thought the first two were pretty awful. I'm not a Michael Bay fan. I'm sorry. I think if you're going to say an overrated director, he's definitely one of them. He's filthy, just terrible. Yeah. Definitely, there's one good film from him I can name. But I enjoyed the third one. I actually did.
Yeah, I'd say third one. To be fair to Michael Bay, I did like the first Transformers. The first one.
I just don't. But I was into Transformers as a kid, but I've only seen the first two, and I just couldn't be bothered to watch the others because yeah.
Three is it's watchable. 3's watchable. 2 sucks. 4's bad. 5 is horrendous. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely. Laurel and Hardy is mainly 30s and 40s. Yeah, that's around.
Okay.
I think 20s. I was thinking that must be a bit too early because of the war.
I believe I'm correct in saying this. Hardy, it was like his granddad or something who was there when Nelson died, wasn't it? I think.
No.
In real life.
I don't know much about that, but
I think I'm correct there, or some relation to him. It couldn't have been his granddad. Thinking about it, that seems too young. But I know, like, one of his ancestors was there next to Nelson when he finally died after losing an arm, an eye, blah blah blah. When he finally died, I'm pretty sure that's right.
Crazy. But anyway, Steve, Matt, you watched Laurel and Hardy. What do you think of it? I think us two, we're both quite big fans of it. I mean, I'm a very big fan.
Yeah, I remember.
Sorry, no, you go on. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I remember one of the fondest memories I have with my granddad was him sitting me down when I was younger, and we'd watch it all the time.
Yeah, I remember when I went to go to my uncle and my cousin, my brother and me. We just sit there and he had the box set, and it was like my dream to own that. And we watched so many, and I never got bored of it.
No, it's incredible. It's incredible, really, considering the age of it.
Yeah, it's not aged at all. Still funnier than those stuff coming out today, ironically.
Really is. It's you see a lot of these. Like, there was a trailer come out for a new Melissa McCarthy comedy show today, and it's like,
yeah, that.
I can tell you now that Laurel and Hardy is funnier than that.
I mean, that is just not going to be good, is it?
No.
Another question: did Blue you remember the Call of Duty scene from American Office? Yeah, Call of Duty. Yeah, that was. I remember the scene with Jim. It was like in the and he was just like aiming his head and
I liked it when he got. I liked it when they got called into the office. And he thought he was going to have a proper meeting, and it was about Call of Duty.
Food office was like that. That'd be amazing. If they just not a massive fan of the Bad Boys films. I think they were pretty mediocre. Yeah, sorry, Jake. Yeah, I think they're pretty worse than mediocre. I think they were just pretty poor.
Yeah, I don't have much of an opinion on them, to be honest.
What's everyone's favourite Richard Linklater film? Mine is Dazed and Confused. What is yours?
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
He's done the Before trilogy, Dazed and Confused. Really good director.
I really need to watch the Before trilogy because.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah.
I know. Like a load of people love them.
One of the. I'm sure you have. You seen Dazed and Confused?
I haven't.
Wow, you need to. I think it was on Netflix anyway. That is a top class.
I've only seen one of his movies. No, I've seen 2.
Which ones have you
I didn't realise he done School of Rock.
Yeah. Well,
I've seen School of Rock and A Scanner Darkly. So
yeah. Which is your favourite of those two?
I mean, I kind of feel like I've got to go School of Rock, so I grew up with that. But I really did enjoy Scanner Darkly, to be fair.
Definitely, though, watch the Before trilogy and Dazed and Confused. They both have Criterion, so I think they're 30% off on Savvy right now. So
yeah, I really want to pick up the Before trilogy. I really do, because people just keep saying nothing but amazing things.
I remember it was like £30 on one Zoom day. That was incredible. I got it on eBay for quite a good price, but it's like £70, which don't buy it. It's always an offer.
Yeah.
Has your dad seen Hot Fuzz? And have you seen Bad Boys for Life?
I think my dad's seen Hot Fuzz. I think he he likes the Cornetto films. Actually, I remember us going to see the last one, The World's End, in cinema. But yeah, no, I've seen Bad Boys, as we've said.
Yeah.
You know, they're all right.
Mitchell Serenak says, "Oh, sorry. Mine is Boyhood, Alex. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a really good one. Brad Pitt, really good film. But definitely, I think Days of Confused is still my favorite. James, season 1 and season 2, Hermand is £5 on Blu-ray on Amazon with Prime delivery. Nice of you.
Yeah, I hope to get around to it eventually, but I've just got so many. Like, I've just entered 7 seasons of Mad Men, so I'm not going to be starting anything new for a while at the minute.
Definitely. I've only seen 2 of his films, Alex, but I'd say School of Rock. I think he did that. Yeah, he did. I watched that ages ago, back when I was in like year 6.
Yeah,
I remember loving it. Absolutely loving it. Yeah, it's really good.
It has been a while. It kind of falls into that category of like Step Brothers or something, where it's one of those films I just vividly remember from secondary school.
Yeah, it's a very good film. James, you'd rather watch The Walking Dead World Beyond over Friday Night Dinner? Very hard question because I'm like, for you, for me, I like Friday Night Dinner, but
yeah, I actually probably would. I think, I don't know. They're both just not shows I like at all. I don't like either of them at all.
Jake Blowers, I mean, he agrees with me. He likes Friday Night Dinner as well. I think it's maybe one of those shows that I guess divides fans a bit, maybe.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you go.
I was say, it just didn't agree with me, that one. Just really, I know comedy is very subjective. I think it's maybe the most subjective genre out there because everyone's comedy taste is very different.
Yeah. Are you able to hear music, by the way, or can you not hear that?
I can't hear any music. Or someone in the house blasting.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, should I be angry with them after? But I won't know. Because before I said, can he maybe not be like loud? I don't know if he's doing it to me. He probably is, but
well, it's funny. My sister doesn't really live here anymore, but when she used to, and I used to do live streams on my old YouTube channel, all of a sudden I'd hear some modern pop song blasting from her room, and I'm like,
yeah, no. I mean, I'd probably do the same. So I'm not. Friday Night Dinner has some great stuff, but also some pretty weak stuff. Yeah, that's exactly the same as me. Some episodes were just not funny at all, and some just had some great moments. Hello guys, watched Pulp Fiction, thought it had a lot of unexpected storylines and intense scenes. Had a fun time though. Yeah, I watched it for the first time a few weeks back. It's a really great film, Pulp Fiction. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. It's funny, I really have been in the mood to rewatch it lately. I might try and do it next week because I rewatched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood a couple of weeks ago. I rewatched Inglourious Bastards last week, and then I rewatched The Hateful Eight the other night. So I've been in a bit of a Quentin mood, and I really want to rewatch Pulp Fiction.
One of the best things I've ever done in terms of movies is watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood on opening week in LA. That was just
in LA.
Well,
wow, that must have just
the cinema at the end of the film. That was where I watched it.
Wow, that's incredible.
It was amazing. And we all got given like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood posters, and it was amazing. And at the start, I think one of the works on the film was a little Q&A. It was it was amazing. Everyone was so like quiet and respectful. It was just amazing. Because in my local Odeon, like you go there when I watched Avengers Endgame. I mean, some guy was talking to me in the film about like trying to find his phone and if I could ring his phone, and it was just bad. So many people on their phones, and just like eating hot dogs and eating mangoes during it. It is so annoying. But I am looking forward to cinemas reopening, despite that I get a bit annoyed by them. But did we skip a question there? Have you seen Attack the Block? Yes, I have. Sorry, I forgot to answer that one.
I have seen that.
Really good film. I think that was a breakout for John Boyega.
John Boyega, Jodie Whittaker's in that as well.
Yeah, really good cast. Really, I think the budget for it was quite low, and it was so. I've recently finished season 1 of Black Sails. It's deep so far. I'm getting it gets better every season. I've seen it. I'm not a big film TV series fan apart from a few things. But have you seen that one?
Yeah, it might be my favourite show. I love Black Sails. I love it. All 4 seasons are incredible, in my opinion. I love it.
I will definitely.
I've got a poster of it on my wall, Black Sails. I love it.
must be very good.
Mm.
Film week 13. Glad you enjoyed Pulp Fiction and Mine 27. It's a cinematic classic. Yeah, it really is. I couldn't believe I've not watched it until recently. I was the last Tarantino film I had to watch. I mean, it's been a while I watched Death Proof over it. I guess I just wasn't in the mood for it, I guess.
Yeah, Death Proof was the last Quentin film I watched. I'm pleased I saved that till last because I didn't really enjoy that one much.
Yeah. Mitchell, I'm going to disappoint you on this one. I'm probably just not going to open them. I'm sorry. I just like this one on Disney Plus. Is there a point? Is there a point?
Yeah.
I mean,
I must admit, they looked. I've watched a few of them in 4K now, and they look great. And funny enough, the one that I thought looked the best in 4K, the upgrade, was Phantom Menace.
Oh yeah, it looks really good. I think my favourite one of these is actually where is it? Revenge of the Sith. Yeah. When you just look at that, it's just nice, isn't it?
I used to have that poster on my wall for about 5 to 10 years as a kid.
It is one of the best posters ever. It is.
I will never understand why people want to slag Revenge of the Sith off. Don't get it. It's a bloody amazing film.
Because we're going to start, disagreeing with the comments. Yeah, we both think we're both big fans of that film, but
yeah,
I guess that's kind of as well because we grew up with it. We grew up with the prequels.
I think we're big prequels boys.
Definitely.
It's and you know what? No matter what anyone says about sequels or originals being better, the prequels set up the best universe in Star Wars. It's been expanded upon so well with the Clone Wars and the novels. The prequels rock.
I'll happily agree that the dialogue at times was bad. I personally love it because it's so bad.
Yeah.
But I can't lie, the storytelling in the prequels was like.
It's in terms of world building and character building and new species, new ships, it all looks so much better. You look at the sequels, it's all copycat. It's all copycat.
But I think the only problem is, there's just a bit of bad dialogue. But for me, I think for the most part, the bad dialogue is just filtered out.
But the bad dialogue in it though cracks me up. Like when they crash land Grievous's ship and Obi-Wan's like, another happy landing. It's it's funny. It's funny. Who cares?
Lines was when they were at the start of the film, they were on Grievous's ship, and they in the force field.
Oh yeah.
And then everyone's like, "Wait a minute, how did this happen? Where's some?"
Yeah.
So
I love it.
I love it.
I love it. Yeah, I can see someone's put a comment down here about the end dialogue as well. Obi-Wan's screaming. He's like, "You're my brother, Anakin."
I thought that was amazing. I don't think that's bad dialogue though. I thought that
no, I wouldn't say it's bad. It's so over the top. It's amazing, and I'll give it to you, McGregor. He acted the shit out of that.
Yeah,
he done a great job.
Yeah, it was really good. Winslow's signs on Unbreakable are just okay. I think they're brilliant, but I get what you mean. Amani, I agree. Film Geek 13. I guess you're talking about Pulp Fiction. Glass could have been on the Unbreakable split Avengers movie. Yeah, it could have been. Unfortunately, I don't think M. Night Shyamalan really had a clear vision for it. Unfortunately,
no.
Film Week 13. Winslow, Unbreakable is awesome. Yeah, I agree with you. Might be my favourite superhero movie. Well, if you watched my video on Alex Pitt channel, you would have seen it's my second favourite superhero film. I'm Behind the Dark Knight. It is just it's just unbelievably good. It's just amazing. Have you seen it, Unbreakable?
I've seen Unbreakable. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's I don't know, for me in superheroes, because I really got into reading comics a couple years ago. I don't read them as much anymore. Weirdly, I went through a bit of a phase where I was reading loads of Marvel comics. My favourites always tend to be the big ones. Endgame might be my favourite. Just seeing them all come together at the end and stuff. I love that kind of stuff now.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got another comment from here. Mitchell, do you guys play Until Dawn on PS4? Well, on PS4, I mostly play FIFA, one of my favourite games. In fact, I played a game before my supper, probably the most frustrating game of FIFA I've ever played in my life. I was quite angry, but yeah, I played Battlefront. I played with actually Movieblog a few times. He's not me, but we enjoyed it.
You should join one of my Let's Play streams.
Yeah, that'd be really good actually.
We could to be fair, you could do that if you. I think I'm going to do another one next week, and we could do Battlefront again. You can join if you want.
They're boarding school next week. But
oh, okay. Whenever you.
I'm only there for 2 weeks, so now I'm back for 4 weeks. So definitely during Easter we can sort something up. Yeah,
I'll give you a message about that then, because I'll definitely be getting for that.
And I also played the Fallen Order, the Jedi Fallen Order, which is a phenomenal game. If you're a Star Wars fan, go and play it. That is just it's literally some of the best Star Wars I've seen probably in there.
It's really good.
I won't spoil it. There's a big character who turns up at the end, and when that scene, the music as well, I was like, oh my god, this is just.
Yeah, that was great.
There's Order 66 stuff in there. It's just everything. It's everything I want. I love how they're doing more about the prequels and set in that era. I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
Jake Brown. Oh, sorry. Yeah, what do you want to?
Oh no, go on. It's fine.
No, I just want to get through these comments. I feel like a lot of people getting into them. If you like Laurel and Hardy, you should check out the Three Stooges.
Yeah,
I've not seen that.
Yeah, again, that's another thing that I remember my granddad putting on when I was younger. And I have fond memories of watching that with him. But I think being younger and stubborn, I was always like Laurel and Hardy. So I think Laurel and Hardy went on a lot more.
Definitely. I watched Music today, and it's in top 3 worst films of all time. It's so unbelievably offensive. I've not seen it. Have you seen it?
I haven't even heard of it. I don't think.
Yeah, I've not. What was offensive about it, Alex? I mean, I've not heard of it. So
no, to be fair, I do take Alex's word normally until we start saying Wonder Woman 1984 was good. Until we start saying stuff like that.
he was on what side for? Because I thought it was atrocious, but
I thought it was real bad.
I get you like that film. I guess it was enjoyable, and I think, especially in lockdown. Sort of, I guess are nice, just the really easy to watch films. So
I'm only kidding, Alex. I'm only kidding.
So thank you for that comment, Alex. Steve Mack, what Criterions have you pre-ordered? Got some good UK titles coming. I really like Laurel and Hardy, by the way. The music box with the piano, always like Harold Lloyd. Yeah, I agree. So what Criterions have you pre-ordered? I never pre-order Blu-rays really. I don't really do it. Sorry.
No, I don't pre-order many Criterions. I do actually have one on pre-order at the minute. I've got the Darjeeling Limited because
that is one I'm going to be giving.
Yeah, because I do have somewhere here. Yeah, I do have this one, but the Criterions are so much better. I want to get hold of it.
So I think in terms of West Ham, I want to get the Grand Budapest Hotel. I'll get the Darjeeling Limited once that comes out. Then I only have the Royal. I don't know how to say this.
Oh, Tenenbaums. Royal Tenenbaums?
Yeah. I've not seen that one, but
it's good.
That's the other question. So I need those 3 because I've got, at the moment, Rushmore, Life Aquatic, Bottle Rocket, Fantastic Mr. Fox. So those are the ones I've got so far, but I want to get that collection sorted.
Definitely. I'm really hoping they do UK releases of Fantastic Mr. Fox and Isle of Dogs Criterion.
I don't think Isle of Dogs even has US anyway.
No, because I've only imported one Criterion so far.
I've Box.
I imported this one, Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Because I loved that film so much, I was like, I've got to get a copy of it in my collection.
I've got this one, Fantastic Mr. Fox, this Steelbook. I got this before. I remember I bought it on the way back from a training session for tennis for £7.
Oh, nice! I like the cover a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's worth a bit of money now. Right? I mean, I bought it for £7 on auction. I put one bid in, not thinking I'd get it, and I just on it, and then it just somehow rose in price loads. I guess maybe released people like.
I just got the standard one on that one.
Yeah, but once it gets the UK, I'm sure it will because it's such a popular film. Definitely, people will get on that. For me, 13 didn't like it. It was just bad, but nothing great. A lot of people love it. I guess you're talking about Signs, or was that Unbreakable? Unbreakable. Sorry. Film Geek 13. I might watch Music, Alex. Just got to see how awful and offensive it is. Might be a prime for my wrong review. Well, I'll definitely be watching that. Yeah. Blue View. I don't think you can answer this one, James, because you've not seen them. What is your favourite film from the Before trilogy? It's a tough one, that. Probably go with the first one, but I mean, I think the third one's definitely the weakest, but it's between the third and the second for me. But they're all amazing, and I'm really happy they've just kept it at 3 as well. Because some franchises they start releasing too many movies, and then they kind of But you should definitely watch those.
No, they're high on my list at the minute.
Ethan Hawke was phenomenal in them, really, really good. Have you guys played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? I'm sorry, I've not. Have you?
No.
I used to play Skate 3 a lot as a kid, but yeah. Did you play Skate 3, James, or was that?
No, I was never into those sort of games.
On Xbox 360, I used to play that loads. was such a fun game. I used to just go around, and then whenever you go in, somebody like this old lady would always try and taser you. I was going like riding around it. I mean, as a year 6, it was so fun.
Yeah.
And they said like one swear word, and I thought I was so cool. So I was like,
yeah.
Have you seen Attack the Block with John Boyega? Can I see the Blu-ray of Attack the Block? I've seen it, don't own the Blu-ray.
I own the Blu-ray, but it's not here. I don't know where it is. It's either I've got another shelving unit outside, or it's under my bed. But I do own it. It's somewhere.
Yeah. The Friday night dinner with Grandma's boyfriend. Yeah, with Mr. Morris. Those were so funny. Have you seen those ones?
I might have.
With the old man, the guy who called everyone punk rockers. They were brilliant.
I couldn't stand that guy who used to come in, and I didn't understand why everyone found that neighbour funny. The one who used to go, "Hello, all." It's like, why is this funny? I don't get it.
I thought Mark Keith was phenomenal. I thought he was great.
You know what? It's funny. I was rewatching The World's End a couple weeks ago, and he ran one of the bars. I was like, "It's that guy! It's the guy from that movie, that show that I hate."
What Wonder Woman and Solitude are you getting? I'm getting the Soul Steelbook. I'll probably just wait, like Birds of Prey. I'll just wait until the Blu-ray is like £3, and I'll just get it there. I'm in no rush. I need it for my collection because I won the DCEU, but I'm not in a rush.
No, I'm exactly the same, but I have got Wonder Woman on pre-order, and Soul I've got them both on pre-order in 4K. Soul though, it's almost pointless because when they release the Pixar slip like that, you know how they all have the numbers on the side.
Yeah.
I will just swap my Soul slip out with that. But I want to own Soul because I thought it was one of the best movies I saw last year, without a doubt.
Yeah, it was one of my favourites. It's not one of my favourite Pixar's, but last there wasn't much to compete with.
Nah. I'd honestly say it might just crack my top 10 Pixar films, which is saying a lot because they got a lot of great movies. I really loved it.
It's really good. And there were some scenes, I think the best scene, well, one of the funniest was the barber scene.
Yeah.
If you remember it, but when there's always the barber who's really bad, and there's the good one. And when the bad barber, when you're rejecting him, I found that hilarious. But
yeah,
it was a really
good.
For a child though. That film was a lot to take in. Favorite childhood movie, but it doesn't hold up the same as an adult. I'll have to say Cars there. I still love Cars so much, but it's not as good as when I was a kid. Probably Cars 2 actually. I loved Cars 2 as a kid. Watching it now, it's atrocious, but yeah.
Well, I've just thought one because actually a lot of the films I used to like as a kid, I still like now, like Pixar films, Star Wars, even like the stupid films like the original SpongeBob movie, Scooby-Doo, Monsters Unleashed. They're still fun today for me. But one I remember, I used to love the 60s show of Thunderbirds growing up, the puppets.
You don't like that? You don't like
No,
that?
no, I used to love it. I still do like that. But I remember a movie coming out in the early 2000s with Ben Kingsley. Yeah. And I used to love it as a kid. And I rewatched it like last year or something. And I was like, oh, damn, that's not very good.
No,
so that's not good.
If you were talking about the series, I was confused because the one with the puppets is amazing.
But yeah.
You're actually right. I remember watching that movie as a kid. I didn't love it. I didn't like it as much as the show. But I enjoyed it. By watching it now, you can kind of notice, man, this isn't very good. But I still enjoy it just purely because of nostalgia. And I remember as a kid, sitting down with like a bowl of my kid food and.
I just remember that film so well because my parents, I just loved Thunderbirds as a kid, and my parents were like, oh, Thunderbirds movie, and they took me to see it, and I was like, oh my god, this is the most epic thing to ever happen in my entire life.
I think there's a new series on CIT. I thought it was alright, but no.
I just saw the CGI, and to me, it's like, I know they'd never do it, but it's like I like them being puppets. They looked slightly terrifying, but I love it.
I love the. I know it's. I don't think it'd be allowed anymore. But the villain, the Asian guy.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be allowed.
It's so racist. It's unbelievable.
I just love that every single bad guy in that series was Asian.
Yeah.
I know it's now, but
dear.
The way they like hang out and where they hang out like, on the wall and they've got like the Asian stuff. It's just so racist. But
oh no, it's crazy. It's
so
great.
love it. Yeah, it's really funny, and the voice as well. It's just
yeah.
yeah. But for me, I remember I used to always love when the Thunderbirds would launch out and they go and they I've actually over there.
I was gonna say, I think when I was younger, I had like in the set, like in the 90s, I had like a little island set of it where you could pull little bits up and you could take the Thunderbirds out and stuff.
I was also a fan of Captain Scarlet as well. That was
I used to like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were a few puppet shows, when but you can't deny how good they look though. But anyway,
not for their age, definitely.
We'll go quickly through these ones because we want to end off not now, but because we've got quite a lot of questions coming in. Do you think Black Widow will release May the 7th? If the government plans go through, then maybe, but I don't see it. Do you think it will?
No, cinemas aren't open then, I don't think, are they? I don't think. I think they'll push. I mean, do they want to keep pushing it back? Because at the minute, the Marvel schedule is messed up. Things aren't releasing in the right order. I know it doesn't matter with Black Widow because it's a prequel anyway to Endgame or Infinity War. Yes. So I really don't know what Marvel are going to do here. But they should say something soon because we're getting closer.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino directed Sin City. Did he?
No.
I think he produced it.
He did not direct that.
No, he definitely didn't. I'm not that I'm aware of anyway.
No, he didn't.
I think he was a part of it maybe, but he definitely didn't direct it.
No.
How did you and Matthew get into watching Sin City? I mean, I've not seen it.
No, I think I just bought the Blu-ray and watched it.
I've just heard great things about it, so I watched it ages ago. What are your thoughts on Attack the Block? I mean, we kind of already said, but what do you want again? What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I liked it. It was good enough. It was a good little British movie.
Fun film, yeah. You and my brother Anakin. You can't not dislike the Revenge of the Sith quotes.
Revenge is it's aging like fine wine. Revenge of the Sith. The sequels will not do that.
I think The Last Jedi could, actually. There's an argument for that.
Maybe. That's the one out of the three that could, I think.
The one that, from a filmmaking standpoint, The Last Jedi is like perfection.
It's much better than the other two, that's for sure.
In terms of like content, it's disappointing, but when you watch the analysis videos on it and you actually watch what's happening, you kind of say, actually, this film was really clever. Compared to Force Awakens and The Rise of Skywalker, which is probably the dumbest film I've seen in my life. But The Last Jedi was a clever film. It actually tried doing something that the fans didn't expect, which I really respect.
Yeah.
So the filmmaker says no, he didn't. Flick fan, that's on Sin City. Quentin didn't direct Sin City. Robert Rodriguez did, I believe. Yes. Giving my age away, I saw Star Wars in the cinema. The audience response was amazing. We queued for an hour to get in the air. I would love to just back then and just do that. That'd be incredible.
Absolutely.
But line from Revenge of the Sith. Hello there. It's a lot of people's.
I love it.
I love how we've got a lot of Revenge of the Sith quotes coming through.
I love it.
And I mean, it's coarse, it's rough. I'm sure me bugs the same. Yeah. It's annoying.
It's annoying. It gets everywhere.
Yeah. I have the hype. Yes.
I love it.
You can't beat it. It just shows how good the film is, though.
It's amazing. I love it. I love it so much.
It just shows. We mentioned Revenge of the Sith. All these great lines come out.
Yeah, you can't. It's a secret masterpiece. Revenge of the Sith.
It's cool and rough and it gets everywhere. Yeah, that scene. I'll always remember the scene. I remember watching the scene from Anakin when he's talking to Padme. He's like, I hate them. The scene.
Yeah.
He's like, I hate them. It's like the worst.
The scene.
Unbelievable.
Have you?
Crying, he's kind of crying. His accent's British, American, but it is just so good because it's so bad.
Have you watched any Robot Chicken videos on Star Wars?
I've seen all of them.
They crap me up as well because it's that scene where Padme's saying, we can't be in love and stuff. But then Robot Chica does it so well because it's like, we'll put her in a leather dress and stuff, make her look really attractive. And she's sitting there going, we can't get together. And it's like...
where he gets food for Padme.
The pear scene.
And he's... No. He's chopping sunflowers.
Oh, yeah.
Jack chopping kids, so he serves her like kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Is brilliant. I hope they do more. They didn't do much of the sequels. I thought that'd been quite good if they did. 4K Corner, new sub here. We'll sub up. 4K Corner. I watch a lot of your videos. They're really good.
Yeah, I've seen a few as well.
They're really good. I believe you American Blu-ray hunting, and you love your 4Ks. So yeah, thanks for the sub. On the comment on the topic of subs, if any of you aren't subbed to me or of course Moviebug, if you could sub up, I'd be really appreciated. I'm 18 from 1,000, so if you could, 18 of you, if you're not subbed, sub, that'd be amazing. But of course, you don't have to. If you could meet any movie TV person, who would it be? Anyone, director? I think you go first after thinking mine.
I'd love to have a conversation with Christopher Lee.
Oh yeah,
he's been in so many incredible horror movies, and two of my favorite franchises was Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. And I love listening to him talk in interviews. He's such an interesting guy. Yeah,
I mean, I'll probably want to talk to Denzel Washington. I just find him fascinating. I think he's brilliant.
Yeah,
maybe Ian McDiarmid as well. I've heard he's a lovely guy. And as Palpatine, he is phenomenal.
I have met Ian McDiarmid.
Yeah. Can I add you guys on PlayStation if that's okay? Of course you can, but I won't say it now because, you know, I don't want...
Yeah, just send us a message after.
Definitely. I'm lying away for the next 2.5 weeks, so I won't be able to play. But Jake, what games do you play? Another Revenge of the Sith. I don't like Santa's Course, and often it gets everywhere. Yes, movie line. We all love that line. Even Hayden Christensen had a video when an interviewer asked him what your thoughts on Santa, and he was making fun of it. It was funny.
Oh god, I love those prequel lines. They're so memeable. I love it.
They are. I also play Battlefront as well on PS4. Do you play number 1 or number 2? Because I thought number 1 was pretty underwhelming. There just wasn't much to do.
Yeah, you know what?
It looked amazing, but there just wasn't to do.
I bought my PS4 for that game.
It was.
But I didn't connect with it loads. But I love Battlefront 2.
When Battlefront 2 came out, I was like, why? What are EA doing here? But when they added the prequel stuff and Geonosis, I was like, this is unbelievable. And the first time I was on with some of my friends, I mean, I've not got that many friends who are big Star Wars fans, but I was on with 2. And we all had the Fiverr First skin. We were like talking like we were Rex. And yeah, it's nerdy, but it's great.
I can't lie. I sweated Battlefront 2 out. Like my Anakin's like level 100 and something.
Well, I remember I had an account on Xbox. I think I was talking to you about it when I got PS. I had an account on Xbox where my characters were, all my heroes were at level 50. But then I started, which was annoying, and I'm not called the skins guy. I had the Maul, the Maul with the sort of Clone Wars Maul. But I lost it all. But then I started playing loads again. It's so fun. On the topic of that music film, music makes fun of autistic people in a really bad way. I couldn't believe I was watching reviews on IMDb, a furious with the director as well. I think that's a hard one. I think. Is
this a new movie?
Yeah, I don't know why. It doesn't sound like something that could come out now. I think I think you're right though in a really bad way. I think a lot of films, they can do it in there's not a right way. They can do it subtly, but I think a lot of films get it really wrong.
No, it's funny because I was.
It's a right
I was watching that new Disney Plus movie, Flora and Lucia or something like that. The one about the squirrel or something like that.
I've not seen it.
There's a young blind kid in it, and they're taking the piss out of him for the whole film. I'm like, wow, you're literally taking the piss out of the blind. It's like this, and this is a kids' movie.
Yeah, I think there are some things where it's done in a funny way, not a malicious way, where it's just done, and you can see that it's just, I guess, a bit funny. But I think now it's tough to do films like that. And I mean, I've seen loads of them, and I find some of them just a bit inappropriate. Especially like a kids film, like you said, like that is just not. That's not. Definitely not. It's the Sia movies, isn't it? Sia.
Oh yes, I've heard about this. It's meant to be the new Sia movie is very controversial.
Okay. I've seen the comment coming up and I was laughing at it. I get Criterion trying to feature them on my channel so people can make more choices. The UK limited, choices in the UK are very limited. I mean, they're not limited. I don't think there's a lot. but not as much as in the US.
No, there's a lot in the US that like Portrait of a Lady on Fire I had to get. I did have the Criterion of Parasite coming in, but it got lost. But now there's that Bong Joon-ho set coming out with Parasite in, so I figure I'm not going to rebuy it. I'll wait.
I've not seen it.
I think it's April it's coming out. It's got like
all films.
Yeah, I think it's 6 or 7 of his movies in, and Parasite is in there. So I thought I'm not going to reorder the Criterion of Parasite, even though I'd love to have it in the Criterion Collection because it's a movie I love, and it's such a prestigious set of films. But it will be in that set, so I'll own it.
Is it around
about £45, I think?
But I've got a £75 gift voucher from my because I'm over testing. Every test I get £25, which is incredible.
Oh right.
And you can like get a voucher, so I've got £75 Amazon, so I'm actually gonna maybe get that Darjeeling Limited in Grand Budapest Hotel. So
I definitely recommend Grand Budapest because that's because I think the Darjeeling's coming in an Amaray case, but like Grand Budapest is like a nice.
It looks beautiful, yeah. It looks amazing. This is the I was laughing at. Blueview and James should have where James' weapon is his life and Blueview's weapon is his tennis racket. I mean, yeah, I think the lightsaber would probably win. But...
I don't know. I think I'd be too afraid to hit you with it because of how much it cost. I'd be like, nope, just I'm out. I wouldn't want it to break. I mean, I see people online fighting with these, but I wouldn't want it to break.
My tennis rackets are like £150 each, so I wouldn't want to do that either. But yeah, I mean, it'd probably be quite funny, but maybe if you could pay for it, movie line, maybe, but...
exactly. If anything breaks, if you would have paid to replace it, we'll do it.
Favorite Natalie Portman performance? Mine is Emma from No Strings Attached. Probably Black Swan for me. I thought she was phenomenal in that. I think she's good in Revenge of the Sith, but I mean, it's not. But or maybe Leon as well. She was good in Leo, the Professional. What's your favorite?
I think it's Black Swan. I think. Yeah. Or maybe V for Vendetta. She was really good in that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think.
Yeah, she was good. So Film Geek on the topic of Natalie Portman. Is she even good in that, Mitchell? Surely her best performance is Black Swan, like we said, or something similar to that. Not a cheesy rom-com. I think, I mean, I guess that's his opinion, but yeah, definitely I think most people would say it's Black Swan.
I wasn't massive on that No Strings Attached, to be fair.
Yeah. Hi guys, thoughts on Space Jam 2 images come out today? You haven't commented on them already. I've not seen them, but I did actually see the set in LA, which was amazing. But what are your thoughts on the images? Have you seen them?
I haven't seen them, and I really need to refresh myself with Space Jam 2. In fact, I think Space Jam, the original, is getting a 4K this year, isn't it?
No.
I think.
Yeah.
So I might actually pick that up and watch it before the new one, because I need to refresh myself with it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's better than Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. Let's hope. We'll be doing an unboxing of season 8 of Doctor Who.
I will. Monday, hopefully.
Doctor Who, but I don't think I know as much as you because you.
No, I Doctor Who's one of those things I grew up on.
With David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah.
Fine, but I mean, I remember the Daleks versus Cybermen episodes, and
oh god, that was amazing.
Yeah. I mean, do you remember the Water Monsters episode? That's what I used to call them. The monsters, which there was like a contamination in the water, and they had water oozing out of their mouths.
The Waters of Mars. Oh god, terrifying.
Probably that scarred me as a kid.
Yeah.
I remember I couldn't drink water after it. I was so scared.
There were a few like that terrified me. The Blink with the Weeping Angels.
One episode, yeah.
Yeah, that terrified me. The Are You My Mummy ones in the Doctor dances. God, that.
I remember the scene where that doctor face turned into a gas mask.
Yeah, and like the mask come out of his mouth. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I just hope we can get back to that level of Doctor Who.
I hope so too.
Mitchell, yes, she was very good in No Strings Attached Film Geek. Fair enough if you believe that. It's your opinion. Would you rather have a sequel trilogy, not canon, or have, I guess you mean trilogy, or have Friday Night Dinner cancelled? I mean, I'm guessing sequel trilogy.
It just depends how they'd remake them. I mean, I don't care about Friday night dinners. I don't care if it's cancelled or not. I don't care.
But no, I think you can't really just cancel them. It will be humiliating for Disney, and they're not going to do it. So
No, they won't.
Jamie Powell, we do have Jamie Powell here.
Hello, hello, Jamie.
Hey guys, how are you both? We are on my end. I'm doing well. Good to see that two great YouTubers joined forces. Question for you, chaps. What's your favourite first watch of the year? Mine has to be Psycho. Very good film. I'll go first. That's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Probably The Lobster. I just looked up there and I saw it, and I watched that one for the first one this year. That was phenomenal with Colin Farrell.
The first film I watched this year was The Wolf of Wall Street, I think.
Was that for the first time?
Oh, not for the first time. No.
Yeah.
Actually, because I have on my phone, I keep a list for my
Yeah, so do I. I'll just look quickly, but I think probably that's right. Well, while you look for that, I'll just go around the next few questions.
Mine was Zodiac. That was the first film, the David Fincher movie. That was the first movie I watched for the first time this year, which was great.
Great film. My favourite childhood movie is definitely Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Nice.
What a cracking movie.
Yeah. Is that the Engine, or is that?
There's someone with Diesel in it, where he's like, you can run, but you can't hide. I think.
Tarantino directed one of the parts of Sin City. There were other directors involved, yeah. So you can't really give him full credit, I guess. I guess that's what.
No.
When you've got another Ronan Sith credit, only a Sith deals absolutes. That line honestly made no sense, because by saying that it was an absolute, but yeah. I mean,
I love it. That movie, I reckon I could do that movie line for line. I fucking love it so much.
I remember I was actually in boarding school, and some guy was like, that I just knew all the lines. It was really funny.
I mean, me and my mates, we just have a habit now of talking to each other with Revenge of the Sith quotes. We'll greet each other on WhatsApp with the Obi-Wan hello there quotes, or if someone says something in one of our group chats that someone likes, they'll put the quote in of like Palpatine going good. I love his do it bit, like when you're like, oh, should I buy this? And someone just puts a gif in of you going, do it.
Star Wars Battlefront 1, fair enough. I had a great time with that game for a time.
There's
that George Lucas is directing some Andor episodes. Yeah,
I can't see it.
Yeah, I don't think Disney will. Yeah, but I'm looking for.
I've seen some theories today rumours that Ewan McGregor has been seen on the set of Cassian Andor.
Why would he be in it? Oh, well, I think he was alive in the prequel stuff. So.
Well, he was alive because Cassian Andor obviously has to be set before Rogue One, because it can't be set after. He's dead, and Obi-Wan was also a lot, because Obi-Wan outlives Cassian Andor. So
he was about 40, I'd maybe say, in Rogue One. I mean, maybe a bit younger. How old was he?
Oh no, I reckon. Oh, who? Cassian? Sorry.
Oh yeah. How old is he?
I'm guessing he's probably about mid-30s.
I'd say, yeah.
But Obi-Wan is alive then.
Yeah, definitely. I've had Battlefront 2, FIFA GTA, Final Fantasy for PS Plus, and it's free and it's worth £60. So I'll give it a try. Fair enough. But I don't play GTA. Honestly, not even allowed to play GTA. My parents don't allow it, but I don't really mind. It's not a sort of game I play, to be honest. I play the games like Star Wars and FIFA based on stuff in real life.
The only one I don't play there is FIFA, I think.
Yeah. Have you watched Line of Duty? I have not. My parents are huge fans. My whole family is. I'm the only one who's not seen it. Have you seen it?
I've not seen that one.
Yeah. Music is a new release, February. I mean, going off what you said, I'm definitely not going to watch it, but...
No.
Does BB play Grand Theft Auto? Yeah, literally, just talk about that. No, I don't. Just don't want to get into it, really. Do you prefer a single box set? Do you prefer a box set or single releases? I prefer single releases, but box sets are more cost efficient at times. I don't know. What do you think?
It depends for me. Like, I wasn't huge on the Star Wars set because it was one of those long ones. I'm not a fan on that, so I bought them individually. I think I prefer... It depends. I prefer a box set just because space is an issue now. So if I can get them in a smaller box, I'll go for that.
Yeah. I get Ryan to pay damages for the fight. Okay, that's fine. trying to pay damages from the fight.
Yeah, he probably would, to be fair.
Do you prefer a full box set or single releases for TV shows? Like the same. Just
Yeah.
You want to get them singularly, but just cost-wise, it's so much better to get them like all together.
Yeah. I think I'd lean towards box sets because a good example for me is Westworld. I was buying them individually. Let me pull them down quickly because it's easier to show you and explain. But like the first 2 seasons, they done these beautiful sets with, really nice. And then season 2, exactly the same. And then season 3, they're just normal case.
Yeah.
So it's like they don't match at all. The
one I think about is Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
All separately because they all have the same, and the steelbooks as well. But it's a shame that kind of just they did some of the Star Wars Blu-rays. They did. I don't have them here, but they re-released Force Awakens and Rogue One with the the O-ring Disney stick covers. They did those for Star Wars.
Yes.
They just didn't do them again. So it's just like really annoys me. They never did them again. The one thing I do love is the Disney shiny, slips that they keep on doing. Amazing.
Yeah, they're great. I love them.
Does Blueview remember listening to? Does Blueview remember listening to Boom Clap Song during The Fault in Our Stars? Honestly, I haven't watched that film for years. I don't remember listening. I don't really remember the film very much because I didn't think it was great. Have you listened to the Boom Clap Song?
No, I actually haven't seen that movie.
No, yeah, it's not anything special really. Only a few more comments. Are you going to purchase Raya and the Last Dragon? No. Are you going to?
I will be. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this movie.
I probably won't. Are you going to see Coming to America? I will once I've seen the first. I'm guessing, well, we've already said at the start, you will be because you just watched the first.
Yeah, I watched the first one today for the first time, so getting prepared for it. I'll be checking that film out.
Nice. If you like The Lobster, try Dogtooth or Killing of Sacred Deer. I've seen Killing of Sacred Deer. They're Yorgos Lanthimos movies. Yes. Have you seen any of those? The Yorgos Lanthimos movies?
No, I've seen The Lobster.
Did you?
And I can't lie, it just really didn't agree with me.
Fair enough. I mean, it's a weird film. Very, very weird.
It's just a personal thing. I didn't like the creative style behind that one, which is why I remember like The Favourite coming out and everyone talking about it, and I'm like, I'm just not going to bother because I know I won't like it. It's just not my style of filmmaking.
Yeah, I get that. I do get that. Have you seen Borat 2 subsequent movie film? Yes, I've seen it. I thought it was far inferior to the worst. Still enjoyed it, but I just didn't think it was as good, really. Have you seen the new Borat movie?
Yeah, I definitely prefer the first one, but I can't lie, I was very impressed. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. I thought it was good. But I just didn't think it was something that I'm going to scream about. What do you guys? This is the last comment. What do you guys use as a Blu-ray player? I've been using my Xbox, but I recently picked up a 3D player with 5.1 surround sound. Haven't set it up yet, but can't wait. I don't even know what the name of my one is, but it's Samsung, and I have a Sony one in my room. What do you use? Do you know the specific name?
I just use my PS5 because it's a 4K player. Because that's the reason I've been getting more 4K films lately, because now I've got a player.
Yeah.
Got a 4K TV. So I've been using that.
Yeah, fair enough. Fast 9 delays until June 25th. Minions delayed until July the 1st. That's one day before my birthday, July the 1st. So that'll be my birthday present for 2022.
Minions.
Which is pretty bad, but I mean,
they're bad, but there's sort of a funny side to those Minion films.
I guess after lockdown, watching Fast and Furious will be nice. Just sitting down.
Nice big blockbuster. It's much needed.
Definitely. I don't think I want to be going back to the cinema and watching, like a really intense political thriller.
Yeah, I agree.
Like stuff. Matt, since you go to HMV, Movie Bug, you also do as well. What are the rules on recording in there? Because me and Filmflick are going hunting. It's a vlog on it. Honestly, I've just taken the approach that I just film and don't ask anyone, which I guess you probably shouldn't do, but I mean, they don't have a problem with me. One of the guys there's like an old worker, kind of stares at me in a weird way, but yeah, I haven't asked anyone and no one really says anything. Of course, I don't recommend if you like to film other people. I only film Blu-rays. I'd never like film like another person in the shop because obviously that's not right. But I mean, are you the same movie bug or do you ask to film?
No, I don't ask. I hate filming in public. I it's awful because I don't know about you, but I always do it with people as well. Like I never go into a shop alone. I always have my friends with me, and I'm like, guys, I've just got to do a bit of this for me.
Yeah, it's so awkward, isn't it? Yeah, it's
yeah.
I remember I was with my friend once, and he knows about my channel. He's one of the only actually friends that does. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna film some Blu-rays, and you give me this look. I was like, why? Like, why do you do that? But I enjoy doing it. But I mean, I remember when I used to speak in the store, and it was the most. Now I do the voiceovers because it's so much easier. But speaking, I must have looked like an absolute freak just talking about these films. But yeah, I mean, I love doing it. So
yeah,
definitely. Alex, Minions 2 can get delayed until 2030. Yeah, honestly, I agree. But the kids will enjoy it, and I guess if the parents just to sit down and their kids be absorbed by something for 2 hours. So I guess I kind of get why some parents would want that because after lockdown, parents want sometimes just like sit there and just sleep probably.
Yeah.
If James or Ryan isn't there for the podcast that week, I believe you should take their place. I mean, it's not say I should, but no, it's a great podcast.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah. Well, hey, we'd be more than happy to have you on there. At the minute, we've only missed 1 week, I think, and it was just the week where we were both on holiday. So we've done pretty well with it so far.
Really good podcast.
Thank you.
I was listening to the podcast, but I was actually listening to a podcast the other day. I can't remember the name of the YouTuber. He's one of the main Star Wars YouTubers, but he was linking kind of Star Wars to American politics, which I found really interesting. It's the main Star Wars guy. He's called
Theory.
Yeah, Star Wars Theory. That guy.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan on him.
Yeah. I don't love his videos, but it's because he was doing it with loads of other people. And he was talking about Kanye West and how Kanye West is a huge Star Wars fan, which I didn't actually know until then.
Yeah, because I remember him saying that. I remember Kanye West during lockdown coming out and saying how much he loved Revenge of the Sith, and I was like, I've never really liked Kanye West, but I was like, this man.
Lol, Alex, I'm guessing that's the response to the Minions 2 comment. What do you guys think Snyder Cut streaming UK going to be? I don't know. Not really too bothered. I'll watch it, when it's cheap. I'm not going to pay £20 to watch it, but maybe will it be on Amazon or something like that? Honestly, don't know.
I think it's going to Sky Cinema. I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sure they'll pay a lot for it.
Yeah.
Jake, final comment. What pops do you have on the top of your shelf? I do have a Blue View pop, which is a customized one. I have a Dark Fate one that I got from Morphex Bounty. The Mandalorian one, just the regular Mandalorian, and I got the Flame Trooper from the Series 1, Episode 8. The Red Stormtrooper. He goes and just went to like scorch everyone, which was kind of gruesome, but
yeah.
Jake, we are getting HBO Max in October, which is can't remember much. So that will be good. WandaVision finally tomorrow. Yes, a lot of people are looking forward to that. I need to get rid of all my pops. Yeah, I feel as if they've taken a big decline in terms of how many people buy them, and I've never been into them. I've only got 4, and I've not bought one of them myself. I got the Stormtrooper from a friend. I got 2 of them from Morphex Bounty and one from my brother. I've never bought a pop. I've never been into them. I've always seen them just a bit tatty, but I mean, I think the ones I've got, the Mandalorian one I love because it's the Mandalorian, but yeah, I never go and buy a pop. But I think the ones I've got, the ones Rob gave me were really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I've got 5 and they're just scattered about my room a bit. Yeah, I'm not huge on them.
Yeah. Ibrahim Finale, yeah. Did you know the person who plays Billy Maximoff is 9? Wow, fair enough. Good fact to know. So those were the comments. Tommy Maximoff's actor is 11. I mean, I guess they're kind of around that age because they're like kids, but
yeah.
I prefer buying Black Series or Marvel Legends. I have Stan Lee Marvel Legends from the first Avengers movie with chessboard. Wow, that's really cool. Black Series are beautiful figures.
Yeah, they really are.
our Dune one is worth like more than £100 now, of course.
Yeah.
She got uncasted, which I think was the right thing to do. I know it's a tough decision, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Definitely. I wouldn't have had her there.
I already saw her stuff about like anti-vaccine. I was like, this lady's a bit, like, oh, she's a bit weird. But when she linked the Republicans to the Jews, I was like, yeah, you can't be saying that.
No, it's too much. She needs to go.
It may sound a bit cliche, but it just doesn't reflect the values of Star Wars. Star Wars is all about, like just proclaiming good, and you can't be going around comparing Republicans who are a tiny bit oppressed, but not really to Jews, where a million of them died. So yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that.
Yeah, but I think we'll be wrapping up. 2 more comments. Okay, guys, what a great live stream from you guys. Bye. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Michael. Thank you for all the comments. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Really kind of you there. Alex Pitt. Take care, both of you. Thanks for this great stream. See you tomorrow.
Yes.
Are you doing a live stream?
I got another stream tomorrow. I've been super busy this week. It's incredible.
But yeah, thank you for watching out.
Yes, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow, Alex.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there if I can. I don't know if I've got a house mat or something, but well, yeah, actually, my brother's coming back as well. But yeah, so you're going to end the stream there. Movie line. See you guys. A great live stream. Yeah, it's been really fun. And we'll definitely do another one of these. Get some new guests on.
Definitely.
Of course, you'll maybe if you want to come back. Maybe
I would 100% come back at some point.
We'll have more time, but now we're just all a bit pressed, kind of getting back to normal. One more comment. Great stream, guys. Have a great now. I'll mess you in a bit. Also, I picked 33 pickups this month.
Cool.
Gee, that is a lot. That's a lot. I used to do that. I've stopped doing that because I just realised I didn't have the space for it. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all for tuning in. We've still got 12 years, so thank you to all of you guys. Of course, thank you to Movie Bug. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you for having me. It was a blast.
Yeah, it was really good, really good. I didn't think we'd be going for nearly 2 hours. It was so easy. Right, guys. Thank you, everyone. I'll be doing some new videos, but we'll have to wait and see. Thank you, everyone.
See you later, guys. Bye-bye.